Okay, quick sound check. Sounds good. Sorry about that. Hi everyone. Welcome to the stream. We're starting a little bit early today, a couple of minutes ahead of schedule. So we'll give it time, as usual, for people to join. But hello everybody who's here already. Welcome back to Farm Sim Friday. As always, we're going to be doing some more Farming Simulator 22 today. Just put my chair up a little bit. As long as you can see my eyes, that's okay. There we go, that's better. Because if I have my chair too high, you can't see my face, but if I have it too low, I can't reach the wheel comfortably. So that should be just about right. But welcome back. As I say, today's going to be Farm Sim Friday. We're actually going to do some harvesting today. Our soybeans and barley, I think it was, that we planted this year, should be ready to harvest. So that's what we're going to be doing in today's stream. This is actually going to be our second to last harvest on this game. In a few weeks' time, we will do our final harvest. And then after that, obviously, we'll be on FS25. So there's not much time left in this world. There's not much time left with FS22, but we'll get to that. We'll talk about that later. Looking beautiful soul. Thanks, Citizen Phillips. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. But yeah, like I say, we are coming towards the end of FS22 now. There's only a couple of months left to go before the release of FS25. So we are going to start to wrap up this series. There's actually only going to be 3 more episodes after today. So there's going to be this week, and then there's going to be 3 more episodes after this. And then FS22, we're going to be done with it. We're going to finish it. The last stream will go out, I think, about 3 weeks before FS25. So there will be a couple of weeks with no farming sim. But then when we come back, we'll be starting FS25. So similar to how I've done with Minecraft, taking a little bit of a break from it, that's what we're going to do with Farming Sim. We're going to play it for a few more weeks, and then I'll take a little break, and then we'll start fresh when FS25 comes out. Congrats on 5k, thank you Sammy T. Thank you everyone who has helped me to get to 5k, I'm very, very happy about it. And I also just want to quickly say, I do finally have a 5k follower video up, and it hasn't had the sound removed. It turns out the only way that I could post the video without TikTok removing the audio was for me to sing the song myself. So if you check my top pinned video right now, it is my 5,000 follower video with Mr. Blue Sky performed by me. It was literally the only way that I could do it, that TikTok wouldn't remove the sound from it. So if you want to hear me attempt to sing Mr. Blue Sky, the video's up there right now. And I also posted a little video yesterday about my Patreon, which you may or may not have seen. My Patreon's now just £1 a month, so if you want to support me financially, the best way to do that is through Patreon. There's a link in my bio, patreon.com/ashbridgeindustries. It only costs £1 for a whole month. You'll get your name on this lovely board. Thank you, Sophie and Kate, for being my current paying patrons. You'll also get access to the VIP section of the community Discord and other benefits when I have time to give you them. So yeah, if you want to join my Patreon, please do. And don't forget to join the Discord as well. Last thing before we get into the game, we will get into the game in just a minute. But last thing I just want to mention, there's also a link to my Discord in my bio, so if you want to join the community Discord server, please do that as well. And I have got the Discord open right now, and we'll be reading out the names of people as they join. That's it. So it's just gone 3. It's a couple of minutes past, so we'll get into the game right now. There we go. Oh, my camera's not there. It always does this when I switch camera views. Come on. Oh, there we go. Okay, make sure all the windows are properly aligned. Seems like they are. So hopefully you can see me alright, hopefully you can see the whole setup alright, and hopefully you can hear the game alright. Let me just tab into the game and unpause it. Let me know, as usual, if you can see and hear the game alright. And obviously if you can see and hear me alright. But the plan for today is the harvest should now be ready. So if we head to growth, ready to harvest, yes, you'll see field 1, 14 and 23. They're all ready. 19, that's the soybeans, is not quite ready yet, but the barley, it is barley, isn't it? Let me just double check. Yes, it is barley. The barley is ready to harvest, and we have a brand new combine harvester to do it with. We recently bought, I think we bought it in the last live stream, the Fortrit 512. We don't have a header for it yet, though. We bought the actual combine in the used vehicle sale, so it doesn't have a header just yet. But we can go and buy ourselves one of those right now. Is this the one? That's the one. Okay. Close the shop, why don't you? Oh, come on, shop. Don't start. Let's not start bugging out at this early stage in the game. Okay, I can't open the shop. Why is that? Why are you doing this? There we go. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. So we are just going to go ahead and buy this outright, although let's have a look at customization. So it's absolutely free to add crop dividers and the rapeseed module, but I think we'll leave it. I think we'll leave it as is. Do we want a cover or not? Again, it doesn't affect the price, but I think I prefer the coverless version. I think it looks a bit cooler. And we'll keep the colour blue to match the actual combine. I might change the colour of the tines, though, or the thresher. Yeah, I think we'll... We'll go with that. So that's 30k. And we'll also buy the header trailer just so that we're not carrying it. Just so that we're not taking up too much space on the road. Okay, and let's head to the shop then. Thanks for following, by the way, Harry Harvey and Ruben Patton. And also Vixie on Siege. Much appreciated. And for the first time in a while, we can actually use the beacon light today, because this combine has one. Thanks for following Ayan MCFC. So yes, the plan is, we're going to pick up this header, and we're going to start by harvesting the... That does not indicate I'm not on your truck right now. Now I've lost my train of thought. We're going to start by harvesting the barley. and then tomorrow we should be ready for the soybeans. I am actually going to do straw swath on this time, and we're going to bale it. We haven't done any baling for a while, so we'll do some of that this year, get a little bit of extra money from the field. Feels so tall up here. Oh, you can go a bit faster. Yeah, sorry, Lewis, I didn't realise that I wasn't in top gear there. Whoops. I think we'll start with field 1, which is just to the left there. Oops. Oh, we'll tip the combine over. Good start. No. Less than 10 minutes into the stream, and we've already flipped the combine over. Wonderful. This header doesn't actually look... Oh, it is. It looks a lot wider from the third-person view. Go. And we're off. Looking forward to trying this combine. I've not actually tried this one before, but it looks pretty nice. Just got to keep a close eye on my left-hand side because we don't want to hit any other cars and tip over again. What city are you farming in? We're on a map called Osada, which is in Poland. It's a fictional map, but inspired by real-life Polish villages. Oh, nearly missed the turn there. I did miss the turn. We're going to have to back up a little bit to actually get round it. Hi everybody, hey Saul, have I missed much please? Oh, welcome to the stream Danny, you haven't missed much, we've just bought this header for the combine, and we're about to harvest our barley, but we haven't actually started yet, so don't worry. Okay, this is technically our neighbour's yard, but we're going to use it to manoeuvre ourselves so we can get the header on. Obudnik says, nice bro, I'm from Poland. Nice one. Maybe you can tell us how accurate it is then. There's lots of long, thin fields, which I haven't seen on any other map. It's always the Polish maps, so I'm wondering, is this a thing that is exclusive to Poland or, you know, like Eastern Europe kind of area? Because there are loads of like really long, thin fields, as you can see, and you don't really see fields that shape in this country. They're more not square, but they're more evenly proportioned. So I'm curious to know. Oh, we got stuck on the fence. Loving the attire today. Thank you, Danny. I've tried to go 90s today. We are currently in 1989 in game, but we are going to be entering the 90s very soon. So I've gone for a sort of 90s-ish fit. Obviously got the metallic skirt and cropped jumper. It is actually cropped, as you can see. Not necessarily the best colour match, but you know, it's the best I could do. Thanks for following, by the way, Boxman. Okay, we are going to make sure we've got the straw swath enabled. There we go. Turn on harvester. Lower header. And away we go. The great thing as well is the header is just wide enough, or like just narrow enough that we can see the whole thing. We're not going to have to keep turning our head, we can see both ends of it. That I'm not in control right now. We accidentally hired a worker again, I'm always doing that. So that's cost us a little bit of money. Okay, now we're in control. I think 2 headlands should be enough. I mean, this field's got a pathway around most, like 3 sides, so we don't really need to do too much headland, but 1 or 2 for good measure. Nope. Tree. William says, hey, I love your content so much and your 5k video was so funny. Thank you, William. I'm glad you appreciate it. I feel like, to be quite honest, I was really pissed off about TikTok removing the sound from the video. But it was supposed to be like a funny video, like a montage of my funny moments and stuff like that. So I feel like recording the sound, recording the music myself, recording myself performing Mr. Blue Sky just added to it a little bit. So I'm, in a way, I'm kind of glad that they removed the actual original audio. What's going on here? I keep hiring a worker by accident. Okay, we are going outside the confines of the field here, but it's only because this bottom part is a weird shape, so we're just going to cut straight across it like that. Can I join you? Not today, not Eason. Thanks very much for, for offering. At the minute, I'm playing single player only, but I am going to be doing a multiplayer world in FS25. Speaking of FS25, Giants just yesterday announced the East Asian map. It's called, I forget the name of it already. Hatun Aizu or something like that. But it's the East Asian map. They've shared screenshots of it and stuff like that. It looks really, really cool. It's a very, Japanese, Korean, Chinese inspired map. There's a lot of East Asian architecture and stuff like that. It looks really cool. I'm really, really looking forward to finally having an East Asian map in Farming Sim. I've always wanted to do Asian style farming in Farming Sim. And that's what we're going to be doing the multiplayer world on. So I'm going to be doing my own personal single player world is going to be on Zeylonka, which is the map from the premium edition of FS22. The single player world for streaming is going to be Riverbend Springs, the US map, and then the multiplayer world is going to be the Asian map, which, like I say, I forget the name of it, but they just announced it yesterday. So if you want to see what the Asian map is going to look like, whoa, full tank. If you want to see what the Asian map's going to look like, check out Farming Sim on, whatever social media you're on. They've just shared all the screenshots and information about the map, and it does look fantastic. I'm really looking forward to trying that new map. Okay, into the Fiat. I'm going to go get the trailer now. Wait, hang on a minute. Do we even have a trailer? I don't think we actually do. We don't, because we had the truck before, didn't we? Okay, what we'll do is we'll just lease a trailer. There's no point in buying one, and we can't really afford to buy one. So we'll lease a trailer. How big? Okay, 3,200. This looks like about another 4 loads. So that's going to be about 10k. And then we got 2 more fields as well. So we're going to need something quite big. Why can I not sort by capacity? It's saying price and working width. That's odd. The big Massey trailer can hold up to 17,000 if we customize it. Is there anything better? 30,000 for the Duchenne. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Probably not. That's not bad. And that's pretty much it. Okay, I think we will go for the Massey then. I like the look of the Massey. I'm not sure, actually, though, if this Fiat is going to pull that. It's not a big tractor. It's quite a powerful tractor. It's 150 horsepower, which is a lot for its size. But I'm still not sure if it'll take the big Massey trailer. We might go for the small one. Because we can still get the small one up to 13,000 litres, which is not bad. We'll get the wider tyres put back on as well. So yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll go for the smaller Massey trailer, this one, the 108, and we'll customise it to the larger capacity. We'll go for that one, 9840. That's not bad. I mean, we could go all the way, but I don't really like the wooden panels. We'll go for that one. Wheel brand. Can we change the wheel brand? Yes, we can. Let's get some proper tyres on it. Although, actually, I do quite like the tyres that it comes with. Yeah, we'll go for that. We're only leasing it anyway because we can't afford to buy it outright, so we're going to lease it for 3k. And while I'm going to the shop to pick that up, let's check the chat because we have had a few questions come in. Saul, I left you a message. May you possibly check it after the stream? Certainly can, Danny. I do check my messages after stream, so if you want to send me any messages through TikTok or anything like that, I will check them at the end of the stream. Where are we going today? We're not going anywhere, Alex. We're playing Farming Sim, so we are just sort of wandering around, doing some harvesting today in Osada. So yeah, we'll put the wider tyres on the Fiat while we're at the shop, and then we'll pick up the new trailer. Can I join you, says Not Season. Once again, not in this world, sorry. I'm playing single player only at the minute. I am going to be doing a multiplayer world in Farming Simulator 25 when it comes out, but obviously that's a couple of months away from at the moment. For Farming Sim 22, I'm just doing single player, and we've only got a few weeks left anyway before we wrap up this series. How's your day been, says Chef Niall? Not bad at all. How's yours been? Hope it's been good. Hope your week's been good as well. I've had quite a nice week on the whole. Once again, I love the Fiat to bits. It's a fantastic tractor, but it isn't half slow. This is the top speed, by the way. This is top gear, and this is as fast as it goes. If anyone's wondering what I'm drinking, I'm on the Red Bull today. Been a while since I had a Red Bull. Or energy drinks in general, to be honest. I haven't had any Monster or anything for the last couple of weeks. Is that a parking brake on the right side there? Yes, it is, Elliot. This is indeed a parking brake. It doesn't work with Farming Sim. It works with Euro Truck Simulator, but there is no parking brake in Farming Sim, so there's nothing for it to actually map to. But it is a working parking brake, and I do use it when I'm playing Euro Truck Simulator. I can't do energy drinks, says Kate. I love them, Kate, too much. I limit myself. I only drink them a couple of times a week now, but I used to drink them a lot more religiously, shall we say, which is obviously not good for you. Okay, we're going to go wide tyres for this, because the standard tyres are still pretty narrow, and we're going to be carrying a big old trailer full of grain, so... There it is, and as you can see, even this is the smaller of the two trailers, and it still is quite big for this tractor. But it should be alright. It should handle it. Okay. That's not bad, actually. It's now that it's attached, that seems like a reasonable size. It's a little bit big, but I don't think it's outside the realm of possibility. It's, like I say, it's a very powerful tractor for its size, 150 horsepower, so I think it's pretty well equipped for this trailer. How are you doing? Love your content and live videos. Thank you, B. I'm doing very well. How are you today? Thanks for following as well. Elliot? Ooh. Yeah, I like this. It's a really nice trailer as well. I can't remember what the name of the mod is because there's two different trailers in the mod. At least I think they're both from the same mod, but this is a Massey 108 tipper trailer. It's a really good trailer, generally speaking. And let's be honest, there are hundreds of trailer mods on the mod hub. It's like one of the biggest categories on the mod hub. There's so many different trailers on there. But this one is definitely one of the best, in my opinion. The only problem is, of course, the capacity. This one can only hold 10,000, so we will need to make a couple of trips when it comes to selling time. We're not going to sell it today because we won't get the best price. We're going to wait until January when the price is higher, but we'll just take it back to the silo at the farm for now. Oh, I accidentally turned the engine off there. Okay, make sure we're doing this right because I don't want to accidentally hire a worker again. And go. There we go. I'm just thinking, by the way, I'm not sure how long it's going to take to bale because we haven't baled for a long time. And we also don't actually have any baling equipment. I probably should have thought about that before we decided to do bales, because we don't actually have a baler. We do have a bale handler, which I kept so that we can sell the bales that we got from our very first harvest, which was quite a while ago now. But we don't have an actual baler itself. Or a windrower for that matter, but I think we can probably get by without a windrower if we try and keep things as neat as possible with the swaths on this harvest. We should be able to manage without a windrower, but we will still need a baler. We'll lease one, we can't afford to buy one. Thanks for following, Beat, by the way. What's the yield looking like? Still not good, to be honest. This field in particular seems to not really give us the best yield. It got a very poor yield last year as well. So hopefully the other fields do better. But I guess there's only one way to find out. Great demand at mill transport. Let's have a quick look what that is. Crops. Show prices. Okay. Great demand. Where? Oh, it's for corn. Never mind. We don't have any corn to sell. Shame. What's Patreon? Patreon is basically a place for content creators to monetize their content. It's a place where you can basically become a member and you pledge a certain amount of money each month just to support me and what I do. It costs, currently my Patreon's only £1 a month. So basically you pay £1 every month and that goes to me to support me and to support me doing this kind of content. And in exchange you get a few benefits. Currently the benefits are you get your name on the board here, you get access to the VIP section of the community Discord, you get access to the live archive, so you can watch all of my past live streams, and occasionally I post behind the scenes stuff as well. So you do get a little bit of you get a little bit back for it. You get some benefit to following. Like I say, I can't really offer as many benefits as I'd like to, but I think £1 a month is pretty fair for what you do get. So again, if you do want to join that, there is a link in my bio. We're a little bit off there, but it's filling. We are going to have to move the trailer out of the way though, so that we can have space to turn round. Whoops, daisy. Okay, no harm done. Oh, we're going to have to go back and do the bit that we missed as well. It's only a tiny bit, but we'll do it anyway. Waste not, want not. There we go. Hey, says Alistair Moore. Hey Alistair, how are you doing today? What are you doing for Halloween, says Tom. I don't know yet, Tom. I don't have any plans at the moment. Normally I do something with my friends. Like for the last 2 or 3 years, we've had a bit of a get-together at Halloween. But as far as I'm aware, nothing like that's planned this year. I might make some Halloween-themed content here on TikTok, might stream some scary games or something. To be fair, I did say that I wanted to do Alien Isolation on the channel, so it might be a good time to start playing that right around Halloween. Or we could do a one-off horror game instead. Have I played Microsoft Flight Simulator, or do you just prefer driving simulators? I'm not a big fan of Flight, to be honest, Elliot. I've never really been into planes. I'm a big fan of trucks, I'm a big fan of tractors, and I'm a big fan of trains. So those are the simulators that I mainly play. More power to you if planes are your thing, but they're just not my cup of tea, to be honest. Like I say, Train Simulator, Farming Simulator, and Euro Truck Simulator, those are my big 3 in terms of sim games. And speaking of Train Simulator, by the way, I know a few people have asked in the past if I'm ever going to play Train Simulator on stream. The answer is yes, I would very much like to play Train Simulator on stream. However, at the minute it's not possible. My computer's not really powerful enough for that. It's only just powerful enough to run Train Simulator, let alone stream it at the same time. So I would say don't hold your breath for Train Simulator on the channel anytime soon. But once I have upgraded my PC, which I'm planning on doing fairly soon, I will definitely be interested in playing Train Simulator on stream if you'd like to see it. Oh, that's annoying. That's very annoying. Do you prefer the Train Sim World ones or the Classic? I prefer Train Sim Classic, to be honest. I do have Train Sim World as well, and I think it's a fantastic game. But to be perfectly honest with you, I think I've spent too much money on Train Sim Classic to abandon it in favour of Train Sim World. I'm sure you'll be aware that Train Sim Classic is notorious for having a lot of DLC, and I'm not, you know, I am not too proud to admit that I've bought quite a lot of that DLC. Not all of it. I haven't spent £10,000 on, you know, 5 million DLCs, but I have bought a fair amount of DLC for Train Sim Classic, and I want to get my money's worth. So I definitely play Train Sim Classic more than Train Sim World. And I also think as well that just because Train Sim Classic is an older game, it's been around for a lot longer, that there's a lot more content for it. I keep accidentally detaching my header instead of turning it off. Yeah, I think that because Train Sim Classic is an older game, there's a lot more content out there for it. There's a lot more people who, even today, still create content for it. So there's, yeah, like you say there, Elliot, there's a lot more choice, there's a lot more routes, there's a lot more rolling stock. There's a lot more third-party stuff as well. I have pretty much everything from Armstrong Powerhouse, and quite a lot of stuff from Just Trains as well, and Alan Thompson Sim. And I do love that it has quite a big third-party community, like a lot of third-party content. The Armstrong Powerhouse stuff is absolutely fantastic, like so far ahead of anything that Dovetail Games themselves have made, I'll be honest with you. I do feel like it's the sort of game that you kind of need a lot of DLC for it to be good. Not necessarily good, it is a good game without DLC, but I feel like to get the best experience out of it, sorry, to get the best experience out of it, you do need to have a lot of DLC. Oh, where are we going to actually... there's nowhere for us to pull up to actually attach the header right now. Without running over our own crops. I mean, I guess we've not really got much choice. Try and do as little damage as possible. We definitely don't want to go into our neighbour's fields, because we will be penalised for that. Okay, we only destroyed a tiny patch. I've done it again. I keep pressing the button to detach the header instead of the button to turn the header on. I'm sorry about that. And away we go again. Whoa, we're full again. It's really annoying that the combine doesn't stop when it's full. Like, there should be some kind of safety where it automatically stops when the tank's full. Because the amount of times that I've destroyed my own crops when the combine's full, it's ridiculous. I'm going to clip that tree, aren't I? Back in again. And back out again. It's also a very awkward field where there isn't any room to get the tractor alongside. So I think we're going to have to destroy our poor old neighbour's crops very briefly to get access to our combine. Try and do as little destruction as possible in our neighbour's field there. Sorry. And back out. Ooh. Sorry about that. Who owns this field? Andrej. Sorry about that, Andrej. Ooh. Now I'm running over my own header trailer. Quick, pipe in. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? Press the correct button this time. There we go. And we're away. So we got this field to finish off, then we got one more. Then we'll skip ahead to tomorrow and do the soybeans. I assume the soybeans will be ready to harvest tomorrow. And then day after that, we'll do the baling. When's the best time to sell bales, actually? I'm going to take a quick look. Just give me a second. Straw. Show price fluctuations. Best time for hay, for straw, sorry, is December. Okay, we can get the bales done by then, easily. You know what, I'm going to do a headland this time. We've never done a headland on this field. But I'm going to do one now instead of driving onto the main road. Thanks for following, by the way, Callum. Much appreciated. That's better. We're not driving our combine directly into oncoming traffic this time. Ooh, that wasn't a very good corner, though. It's not so bad. My only concern is is filling the tank up again, because if we have a full tank here, we got another neighbour whose field we're going to have to drive into. So hopefully we'll get to the top of the field before that happens. Thanks for the gifts, by the way, guys. I haven't had a chance to read those out yet, but Lauren and JWE, thank you both for the hearts. Much appreciated. Ooh, are we going to make it? 20%, I think we'll make it. If not, we'll at least be right up at the top end, so we'll not have to drive onto our neighbour's land too much. Thanks for following, skull emoji, much appreciated. Ooh, 94, 96, come on, come on, come on, come on, 98, 99, oh, 99%. Could not have been more perfect. Look at that. stop there. Should be just enough room to get the tractor in again. There we go. I think this might fill us up. That's close enough, 93% full. I think we'll take this to the farm now and tip it out. So we are carrying just over 9 tons of grain right now. Well, 9,000 litres. I know it's not exactly 9 tons, it doesn't translate perfectly over. But I'll say 9 tons anyway. We got 9 tons of grain. Thanks for following M1G. Ooh, struggling a bit here. It is quite a steep hill. There we go. Oh no, we're stuck on the gate again. This gate, I swear to God, this gate is the bane of my existence on this map. Why doesn't it open inwards? I hate that this gate opens outwards. It does not make sense. Can I join, says Oscar Carp. Not today, Oscar, sorry, this is a single player only world. There will be a multiplayer world when FS25 comes out, which is getting closer and closer. Not long to wait now. Hope everyone's as excited as I am. There we go. You know what? I'm going to go out of the other gate. I don't know why I didn't just go through this gate before, because we're not going to get caught on it. Can we can even get in through there. Okay, right, so from now on, we're not going through that gate anymore, because it's stupid and I hate it. We're going to go through the other gate, which is nice and I like it. Maybe look where you're going, Saul. Little tree there. How do I join, says Wardy. A single player only, Wardy, sorry. Like I say, I will be doing a multiplayer in FS25 when it comes out, but that's still a couple of months away. Where's OMSI Thursday? Good question. So I'm not actually doing OMSI Thursday just yet. I will be doing it very soon. But the reason that I was going to do it this week, the reason that I decided not to do it this week is because I've actually got another stream planned tomorrow. Which is going to be something a bit different. It's going to be something I haven't done before. It's not a secret. I'll tell you about it. It's not. I've already mentioned it, but I'll mention it again for anyone who wasn't here when I initially announced it. Oh, that's terrible. That is terrible. Or maybe not. So bad. Yeah, so what I'm going to be doing tomorrow is I'm going to be doing my cozy Saturday evening. That's what I'm calling the stream. It's going to be a late stream. It's going to be at a different time to my usual streams. It's going to be from 5 PM to 8 PM rather than 3 till 6, like today's stream and like my other streams. And the idea basically is there's a few games that I really want to play, like very cozy, very cutesy sort of art style sort of games. But they're all quite short games, so what I wanted to do was play 3 games instead of just 1. So rather than playing 1 game for 3 hours, I'm going to play 3 games for an hour each. So that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow night. Like I say, I'm calling it my cozy Saturday evening stream. We're going to be playing Tiny Glade, which is a brand new game that's just released this week, as well as Minami Lane and Door for Romantic. Again, they're 3 very cutesy, very wholesome, you know the kind of vibe that I mean, or you will know when we actually play them tomorrow. But I'm very much looking forward to it, because like I say, it's going to be very different to anything, to any other streams that I've done before now. Should be a lot of fun. But Omzi Thursday is definitely something that I still want to do. Like I say, I just didn't want to do it this week because I've got so much else on. I've been busy pretty much every day this week. I posted on Wednesday and Thursday. I've streamed Tuesday, today, and tomorrow. So it's a pretty busy week for me, which is why I've decided not to do Omzi this week. But I will do it. I will definitely be playing Omzi, don't worry. Okay, we're nearly fun. We're nearly done. Nearly fun. What? That was not a sentence. I'm not going to run over my own crops this time. Oh no, I am going to run over my own crops. Oh god. Oh, that was an accident. That was a terrible accident. After I literally just said I'm not going to run over my own crops. There we go. How's our yield in this field, by the way? Not as good as last year, actually. I'm sure we got a better yield than this last year, so I'm not sure why we've lost so much this year. But hey, we'll see how it sells in the end, won't we? It might sell really well. It depends what kind of price we get for barley this year. Are you going low power? Says HFGK number 1. Not sure what you mean by that. HFGK number 1. Okay, last row, and then we'll get over to field 23. Oh, and would you believe it? We're going to end up at the bottom of the field and the header trailer's at the top, so we're going to have to go all the way back up just to put the header on the trailer. That's the way it is. That's how it goes. And there we go. That's 2 fields down, 1 to go. That'll do. And that just leaves field 23. The soybeans obviously will be ready tomorrow. I think we can do soybeans with this header. Let me double check. Yes, we can. Good. Ooh, can we do this without changing cameras? Absolutely not. There's no mirrors, there's absolutely no way at all to see behind you in this thing. But there we go. We'll put the lights on because we are going to be going on the main road. Let's get over to field 23. Hey, how's your day, Saul? Not bad, Oscar. How are you doing? Hope you've had a good day. Hope you've had a good week, because we are getting close to the end of the week now. That's also why I wanted to do the Saturday stream this week as well. I think it's going to be a nice little way to end the week. It's going to be very, like I say, it's going to be very, very cozy. We're doing it at 5 PM to 8 PM, so it's going to be a later on in the evening kind of stream. It's going to be the kind of stream, you know, if you've had a busy week, you can just curl up, you know, get a cup of hot chocolate or a nice cup of tea, whatever you fancy. And we'll play some very, very wholesome, very relaxing games. Even more relaxing than Farming Sim. So I'm very, very much looking forward to it. It's not going to be a regular thing. I might do it just once a month. We'll see how it goes. But I'm very excited to do a very different kind of live stream. And once again, that's tomorrow at 5 PM for anyone who's interested in ending your week with me. Oh, once again, there's nowhere to actually attach the header either. We could go into this farmyard. Well, I don't think they'll be very happy about it. Ooh. That's it. Let's just completely block these people's driveway with our header trailer. Because that's the kind of person I am. Oh, we've already annoyed someone. What are you looking at? I think it might be this guy's house. Well, I'm not moving it. You can stand there and stare at it as long as you like. It's not going anywhere. Oh, we're still going to end up running over the neighbour's crops. How do we... This was a terrible idea. How am I getting out of here? Oh. Sod it. It's too late now. God, you're causing havoc, Saul. I need to be in there. I need to be... You know that field that you're blocking my access to? That's where I need to be, so come on. Come on. Get out of the way. Thank you very much. God, this is awkward. Off we go. Can you please do Truck Simulator? I'll not be here on Tuesday. Sorry, Tokaboka, but I only play Truck Sim on Tuesdays. If you're going to have to miss it, I do apologise, but it happens now and then. Sometimes there'll be a stream that you can't get to. It's okay. Oh, we are losing yields. That's very annoying. I don't understand how. We did everything. We ploughed. We didn't spread lime. I bet that's it. I bet that's the thing. I bet that's the only thing that we did wrong, is that we didn't spread any lime. If I go to yield real quick, just to show you what I mean, you can see here the southern part of the fields there has a yield of 115, but then this strip that we've just done here has a yield of only 105 to 110. So we have got slightly less crop this year than we had last year. And it is probably because we didn't spread lime, which is annoying, but it's too late to do anything about it now. Like I say, we'll just kind of have to hope that the crop this year will get a decent price. Have to hope that they're paying good money for barley this time round. Don't ask me what happened here, by the way. That was not my fault. Genuinely, the game bugged out, and for some reason that happened. Which again is odd, because it didn't happen in the first harvest, but it did happen in the harvest that we just did. That's one headland down. We'll do two, same as we've done with the other fields. Well, not with the narrow field, because it was too narrow for that. You know what I mean. And we'll stop before we fill the tank this time. We're not making that mistake again. And let's get the tractor down here. What's the name of that map, says Liam. The map's called Osada. O-S-A-D-A. It's a Polish map, it's on the mod hub, and it is crossplay. Oh, I heard an eagle. Hi, Hopi, welcome to the stream. Fletch says, fake farmer. I'm pretty sure you've commented that on one of my streams before, Fletch, so welcome back, first of all. And second of all, yes, I have said on many occasions that I don't actually work on a farm. But this is a video game, it's not reality. like I said earlier, we're going to try and do this in a way that there's less work for the baler, because we're not going to get a windrower this year. We're just going to go straight for a baler. We can't really afford a windrower, so I'm trying to do this as neatly as possible for when it comes to baling. Do I have a lot of mods downloaded, or does it come with the map? I do have quite a lot of mods, Liam, yeah. All of my equipment that I currently am using is modded. But, again, all of the equipment that I use is from the mod hub. It's not all crossplay. In fact, most of it is not crossplay, so if you are on consoles, be warned that most of the stuff that I use probably won't be available for you. But most of the stuff that I use, like I say, is well, all of it is from the mod hub. Shut the engine down, we might as well leave it running. We're going to be needing it at least one more time, maybe two. God, this thing shakes as well, look at that, look at the... God damn. Most definitely not good for the spine. Oh, will we get that in one more row? I really hope so. I think we will. Yeah, it looks like the header's going to be just wide enough. We might miss the tiniest little bit, but hopefully not. Perfect. I love your streams. Thanks, Liam. Very nice of you to say so. Oh, perfection. Look at that. Not a single stalk missed. You love to see it. Oh, is the trailer full? No, it's not full. first things first, I am going to take the combine to field 19, which is where the soybeans are. The soybeans aren't ready to harvest yet, but we're going to take the combine up there and leave it there for tomorrow. Are you girly pop, says Beth. Once again, I have my moments. That's a reference to a clip from my 5,000 follower video. Go watch it, please. It's very funny, if I do say so myself, and I do. Please snap on. Oh, are you taking the piss? Oh, it snapped on. Never mind. I was about to be very annoyed. Much like these fine folks who I'm holding up right now. Oh, I'm still going to end up destroying next door's crops. There we go. Sorry. Light on. What do you gain from Patreon? So basically, if you want to subscribe to my Patreon for £1 a month, you will get your name on this lovely board here, along with Sophie and Kate. Thank you very much, guys. You will get access to the VIP section of the community Discord, which you can also join for free by clicking the link in my bio if you want to join me there on Discord. And you also get access to the live archive, so you can see all of my past live streams, as well as certain other behind-the-scenes stuff. Every now and then, it's not very regular, the behind-the-scenes content, but every now and then I'll post like uncut video footage or other stuff like that. So once again, if you do want to support me, it's only £1 a month. Like I say, it's not a great amount of benefit, which is why it's so cheap. I didn't want to make the price too high for the benefits that you actually get. But it is a great way to show your support, and like I say, it's only £1 a month. Okay, so this is the soybean field on the right. We're going to leave the combine here, so that it's ready for the harvest tomorrow, and we're going to take the tractor back to the farm. What happened to the other names, says Munzel? So the board now only shows my paid members. It was getting a little bit confusing before, because you can become a free member, which is not the same as getting a free trial. Free member is basically like a watcher kind of thing. Like you can see when I post and stuff, but then you can't actually see what I've posted. So there really is no point in becoming a free member. So I decided that I wasn't going to put the free members' names on the board. Sorry guys if you are a free member. Although there's not, like I say, there's not really much point in being a free member, because you don't get any of the benefits and you can't see anything that I post. That's not my decision, that's how Patreon works. It's really weird that they even offer free members ship in the first place, because there's, like, you literally don't get any benefit from it. But that's why the free members aren't on the board anymore. It's only my paid members on there. So again, if you want your name on the board, pay me £1 a month and I'll put your name on there. Peugeot 2013 Peugeot 508SW. I finally got to Ukraine because it turns out I finally got to Russia because it turns out I can't go through Ukraine because of the war. Damn. So how did you get to Russia then? Did you have to go all the way around Ukraine? Hope your drive's going well, by the way. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing very good today. Okay, there is the rest of the barley. 1 second. Oh. 1 second. There we go. So we should now have, if we back up a little bit further. Oh, wrong button. Why are you not? 18,639 litres we've got, so just under 2 trailers full of barley to sell when the harvest comes, when the sell time comes around. Ronan O'Neill says, "What tractor is that?" This is the Fiat 1300 DT. It's one of my absolute favourite tractors from any farming sim. It's originally from FS17, I believe, but it has been in every other farming sim since through mods. And it is a fantastic little machine. It's very powerful for its size. This is 150 horsepower, which you wouldn't think to look at it, but it is an absolute workhorse. I'm not going to park this up actually, because we're going to need it for the soybeans tomorrow. So we'll just loosely park it for now. We'll just leave it over here. Okay, and we are finally skipping ahead to September 1990. We have arrived in the 90s. I've dressed for the occasion. Welcome to 1990, everyone. Here we are. I just need to put the clock forward. 1 second. There we go. And we'll do a save. We should have slept a bit longer as well. It's pitch black right now. But there we are. It is 1990. We have entered the decade that I was born in. Although right at the very end, so not yet. And we got a few new bits. I don't think at this point we're really going to be buying much other new stuff, because we've only got a few weeks left. In FS22, so we probably won't get to buy most of this stuff, but it's nice to know it's there. Okay, are the soybeans ready? That's the question on everybody's minds. Where are they for a start? There, field 19. They are ready to harvest, perfect. And we are ready to harvest them. I'm going to fast forward a little bit, just till the sun comes out so we can see what we're doing a little bit better. Bit more. That'll do. We'll put the clock on 10 this time. Oh, sorry, neighbour. Again. Okay. Russia seems to be strict on what length car you have. That's interesting. Never heard that before. Okay, soybeans. Here we go. Oh, there's a deer there. Don't know if you saw that. Hiding amongst the beans. There's another one, look. You don't have access to this. Oh, whoa. We've accidentally driven straight into next door's field. I genuinely couldn't see the end of the field because of the height of the soybeans. Whoops. got stopped twice because of how long the trailer was. That's crazy. I hope it all went smoothly though. I'm assuming you're still in Russia at the minute. Big country. Yeah, stops at petrol station for some surprisingly cheap fuel. Cool. Okay, so it seems like we're getting a pretty decent yield for this field. This is only the first time we've planted in this field because we only bought it earlier this year, so it's good to see that the previous owners took care of it because we have got a very high yield. That looks like it could be 120%. Not quite 125, which is the maximum yield, but still pretty good. Well, still exceptionally good. Thanks for following, Angel, by the way. The only problem is the stones, obviously, as you can see to my side there. We couldn't pick up the stones this year because we'd already planted. So that will be damaging the equipment a little bit. But we've only got one more harvest after this anyway before we finish with FS22, so I'm not really that bothered about it. Thanks for following, Ricky. So yeah, the plan for FS22, by the way, is that we're going to stop when we get to the year 2000, which means there's only going to be 3 more live streams after this one. So today's live stream is going to end in 1991. Next week's will be 92, 93, 94. The week after will be 95, 96, 97. And then the week after that will be 98, 99 and 2000. And that is where we are going to end Farming Simulator 22 for good. Then I'm going to take a 3-week break from Farming Sim. And obviously after that FS25 drops and we're going to start a new world in FS25. So that's the plan for Farming Sim. If you were wondering, we've only got, like I say, 3 more live streams after this one. Then I'm going to take a break and then we'll come back fresh with FS25 in November. Let's get the tractor again. I want to check the yield as well. Like I say, it looks like a very, very high yield, but I want to check the precision farming map and just find out exactly what we're dealing with. There we go, fill her up. Okay, precision farming. That's 120% yield, look at that. A tiny bit of 115, a tiny bit of 125 down in the corner there. But most of this field, we are getting 120% yield, which is fantastic. Again, we've only just bought this field, so we have the previous owners to thank for the high yields this year, but, you know, I'm very happy about it. It does mean we should get a very, very good price for these soybeans, which is good because our finances are in a sorry state at the minute. We've only got 12 grand. And that's 12,000 zloty as well, not 12,000 pounds. It's not a lot of money. Do I play FIFA? I don't play FIFA, no. I'm not really into football. I've got to say as well, I'm impressed by this combine. This is the first time we've actually used the combine since we bought it, and it's pretty good. I like it. Decent working width, decent speed, decent capacity. Just an all-round pretty great piece of equipment. What's on your Patreon? It says Mill. So, when you join my Patreon, first things first, you will get your name on my board as recognition for your contribution. Thank you very much to Sophie and Kate, who already follow me on Patreon. You'll also get access to the members only section of the Discord. We do have a Discord server which is free to join by the link in my bio, but you will get access to the VIP section of the Discord if you are a Patreon follower. You'll also get access to my TikTok live archive, so you can watch all of my previous live streams, and occasionally you will get other behind-the-scenes content as well, like uncut footage, you know, raw footage, that kind of stuff. That's not as regular a benefit. It's just whenever I have time to provide it. But that's the reason that it's only £1 a month, because there isn't really a lot of benefit, to be honest. It's more just a way for you to show me, it's just a way for you to support me and for me to be able to thank you in return. I would like to offer more stuff, and eventually there will be more benefits on there, but at the minute it's pretty much just, you know, you'll get a thank you from me. That's really all I can do at the moment. But again, for only £1 a month, I think that's pretty reasonable, and hopefully you agree. We'll see. And once again, like I say, massive shout out to Sophie and Kate, my current Patreon supporters. It's very, very much appreciated, you guys. I'm going to get that a little bit as well. I know it's literally nothing, but I'm going to get it anyway. Just because it looks untidy if I don't. What do you identify as, says Unknown G. I am a trans woman, Unknown G. So, obviously, says male on my birth certificate. I was raised as a boy, but now I identify as a woman. Been out for about 3 years. No hormones, no surgery or anything like that at the moment. But I have socially transitioned, so, you know, people around me know that I'm trans. And I'm currently in the process of changing my name and gender on my legal documents, such as my passport. Fair enough. What made you feel that way, if you don't mind me asking? Not at all. Thank you for asking. I'm always happy to answer when people ask, because I think the best way for people to understand trans people is for them to ask questions and for those questions to be answered. So I'm always happy to answer questions related to my being trans. The answer is quite complicated though. It's a very long story. I actually am planning on doing a video very soon about it because it's a question that I get asked quite a lot. But to give you a sort of general overview, I was always very uncomfortable as a teenager with certain attributes that I had. Things like my voice, my Adam's apple, which is pretty big, you know, my big hands, and you know, stuff like that. There were a lot of things about myself that I was quite uncomfortable with. But the thing is, at the same time, I was also a teenager, and that's just a normal thing that teenagers do, right? Like, teenagers are hormonal, they hate themselves, that just happens. So I never really thought anything of it. I just assumed, like, oh, I'm a teenager, when I grow up I won't feel like this anymore. But I did. I still felt that way when I was an adult. I still felt very self-conscious about those parts of myself, which is what led me to sort of question if there was something more to it. Like, you know, if it was just a thing that started and ended in my teenage years, then I would just say, well, I was just a hormonal teenager. But the fact that once I'd reached adulthood, I still felt all those negative things about those parts of myself, that's what kind of made me question if it was something more serious than that. And it was also the fact that it was all these things that are traditionally seen as masculine, right? Like, I could have chalked it up to just like body dysmorphia, which again, a lot of people do have body dysmorphia. That's a thing that people have. But it was the fact that all of these things that I didn't like about myself just so happened to be masculine things, right? Like, I hated everything about myself that was perceived as masculine. So I said to myself, you know, maybe there's a reason for that. Maybe there's a reason that you hate all of your masculine traits and you like all of your feminine traits. Which again is why I started to ask myself, well, you know, maybe the reason for that is that you are not happy living your life as a man. Maybe you'd be more comfortable if you were a woman. So I sort of explored a little bit more. I asked myself that question. I did a lot of self-reflection and really thought about it. You know, would I be happier? Would I feel more content in life if I was a woman? And the answer was yes. And that generally speaking, that's how I came to the conclusion that I was trans. Like I say, there were a lot of things, there were a lot of signs, there were a lot of things about myself that I wasn't happy with, and it just so happened to be all these things that are seen as stereotypically masculine, which made me think, you know, maybe the reason that I don't like those things about myself is because I'd be more comfortable as a woman. So I hope that answers your question. I forget who asked the question now. Let me just look back in the chat. It was Unknown G. Thank you for the question, Unknown G. I hope that answer helps. Like I say, I think it's a very difficult question to answer in such a short amount of time, which is why I want to do a proper video about it and, you know, be able to talk about it at much greater length. But, you know, like I say, hopefully that gives you like some idea of the gist of it, as it were. And thank you for asking as well. Once again, like I say, I'm always happy to answer questions related to my being trans, because I think the best way that we can get people to understand trans people is to answer questions when we get asked. You know what I mean? I mean, some questions are asked, you know, disingenuously. You know, you get the kind of people who come on to my live stream and say, "Oh, do you have a pole or a hole?" Which is, you know, a silly question that's asked unseriously. But when people ask serious questions, I give serious answers. You know what I mean? If you ask me a serious question, I'll give you a serious answer. If you ask me a vulgar question, I'll give you a vulgar answer. If you ask me an inappropriate question, I'll give you an inappropriate answer, etc., etc. But like I say, I'm always happy to answer genuine questions. So thank you very much. Okay, let's get back to the farm. We're not going to be able to reverse out of here. We'll have to go the long way around. But that takes care of this year's harvest. In fact, what I'll do is I'll return the header and the trailer to the shop. These are not actually our header and trailer. We do own the combine, but we don't own the header. That's on lease, so we'll take it back to the shop now. And we'll hire it again next year when we do our final harvest. Thanks for the heart, Catman Charlie. Much appreciated. Okay, we're going back onto the road, so I'll put the beacon on. God, it's only 10 AM in game. I'm going to put the time scale up a little bit. Put it up to 15. Like I say, what I'm going to do is I'm going to return this to the shop, first of all. The trailer, that is. Then I'm going to take the combine, whoops, back to the farm. Then we are going to take the soybeans to our silo. And then we'll have a look at doing some baling, because we do need to do baling. The problem is we don't actually have a baler, and I don't know if we can afford to lease one with the amount of money we've got, so we'll see what happens. Struggling a bit on this hill. Actually, it's not doing too bad. It's still going at top speed. Here we go. So we are going to return the there we go. Okay, we've returned the header and the... Well, actually, we've sold the header and the trailer. I don't think we were supposed to do that because they were on lease. Whoops, we might have just sold somebody else's header for 30 grand. Whoops, let's get out of here quickly before they notice. Not the fastest getaway vehicle, but... Sissoko says, I'm not trying to be rude, it's a genuine question. Unfortunately, I didn't see your original question, Sissoko, so feel free to ask me it again. Something in my eye. And there we go. Another collision. It wouldn't be Farm Sim Friday without the odd collision. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, next Thursday I am going to be buying my new gear shifter. So I mentioned it in previous streams. I'm planning on upgrading my setup with some new peripherals. A couple of weeks ago we bought the handbrake here, and next week on my payday I will be getting the gear shifter. So we will be able to do some manual gearbox driving on Euro Truck Simulator. Looking forward to that. I'm going to order it next Thursday, but it probably won't arrive for a couple of days. Hopefully it'll be here before the next Euro Truck Tuesday. Well, obviously next Trucking Tuesday I won't have ordered it yet, but the Tuesday after that it should be here. I might even do an unboxing stream, like open it up live on stream and get it all set up and test it out. So keep your eyes out for that if you want to see my new gear shifter. It's going to be the Thrustmaster TH8S I'm going for. It's an 8-speed shifter. And like I say, I probably will do an unboxing stream and show it to you live. We'll see what happens. I love the skirt, says Catman Charlie. Thank you, Catman Charlie. I've gone 90s today. As usual, I've tried to stick with the theme, and we are in the 1990s. In-game right now, so I've gone for a cropped jumper and a metallic skirt. Again, not the best colour match, but it's the best I could do. Okay, let's turn the beacon light off now that we're off the road. And we'll park the combine up in the shed there, as usual. There we go. And now we just need to bring the tractor down. And we got 5,000 litres of soybeans, which might not seem like a lot compared to the 18,000 litres of barley that we've got. But you got to remember, this is all from only one field, and soybeans have a much better price as well, so they should sell for quite well. What's the best time of year to sell soybeans, actually? I'm going to have a quick look while we're here. Soybeans, June. Oh man, that's ages away. So we're going to have to keep hold of these for a long time. Fortunately, the barley we can sell in December, so that'll be in the next live stream. But it's going to be a couple of weeks before we can actually sell these soybeans. Thanks for following, by the way, Andy1982D. Sorry I didn't get to your name sooner, but thank you very much. Oh, and it started raining. Okay. It's a good job we finished harvesting then, just in time. There we go. Actually, now that we've sold the equipment that we were supposed to return, the leased equipment, we might actually be able to get a decent baler. Oh dear. Oops. Because what I'm going to do, probably the last job in today's stream, is we're going to do some baling. We've already got a bale handler, but we don't have an actual baler. We sold the last one. Oh, I'm terrible at reversing with trailers. That'll do. As long as it's not going to fill up with rainwater, which I think, yeah, it's far enough in that it's not going to fill up. It could be a bit further back, but I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. One thing I do need to do is move that cultivator out of the way, because we are going to be putting our bales in there where the other bales are. So we'd best get this thing shifted. Thanks for following, Louis, by the way. Much appreciated. We'll stick that in here. Leave the tractor in here for the night so it doesn't get wet. But that is going to be it for September, I think. Yeah, we've done everything that we need to do. So we're going to skip ahead to October now, where we're going to do some baling, and that's going to be probably the rest of the stream. So another hour or so of baling. There we go. So, first things first, make sure we put the clock forward to 1991 and save the game. There we go. So, we are in October 1991. And we're gonna... That's net wrap. Okay, we're going to have to do round bales because we've already got the net wrap for it. No balers in the store. Balers. There we go. Oh, not a great deal of choice for balers, to be honest. I guess we'll go for the... well, this is the only round baler, so we're going to have to go for the Sipma, and we will just lease it for 4k. And then we'll head down there in the Fiat and pick it up. What's for dinner tonight, says Sophie. Oh, we're doing a roast tonight. We're doing... well, not a complete roast, we're doing sausages with some roast veg, some tatties, carrots, parsnips. Should be good, a nice nice hearty meal. The weather's starting to get colder, so I'm more interested in making, you know, very filling, very hearty meals at this time of year. Sorry, my TV's about to turn itself off. So yeah, we're going to do some nice Cumberland sausages we've got. Some nice Cumberland sausages with some roast tatties, fried onions, carrots, parsnips, etc, etc. Should be good. You need to sort your dead zones, says Nath. My dead zones are what they are. As I've mentioned many times before, this is a very old wheel. It's been battered about quite a lot. I've had it for 2 years, and almost every day it gets elbowed or kneed or sometimes even headbutted. This thing's been bashed around a lot in the 2 years that I've had it, so it's not in the best condition. Add to that the fact that even when it was brand new, it had a massive built-in dead zone anyway. There's really nothing I can do about it. By the way, the in-game dead zone is 0. I always set my in-game dead zones to 0%, but as you can see, there's still quite a bit of give in it. That's just a problem with the actual hardware itself. That's not wrong. That's nothing wrong with the game. Hey up, bro, what's going on? How are you doing, Bargain Man? Welcome to the stream. Long time no see, I dare say. I don't recall seeing you around for a while. Starting to get a little bit fidgety. Still an hour left on the stream. I'll be okay. Don't worry, we'll get through this. I've got a hair on me. Oh, look at that corn. Nice. It's a shame we didn't get a chance to do corn on this world, but once FS25 comes out, I am going to try and do absolutely everything on Farming Simulator 25, no matter how long it takes. That's also part of the reason I'm really looking forward to doing a multiplayer world as well, because with a lot more people playing together, it will take a lot less time for us to build up our money enough to try some of the new crop types. You know, I still haven't even tried the carrots and parsnips from this game, from the premium edition, so I'll be looking forward to trying those. And then there's peas, beans, spinach. There's quite a lot of new stuff coming in FS25, and like I say, doing it in a multiplayer world means that we'll finally be able to try out, hopefully, all of those stuff, all of those crops. Okay, so here's the baler. Obviously, we've got to fill it with twine. Not twine, sorry, net wrap for this one, because it's a round baler. But we do already have some net wrap back at the farm to load into it. And as I said earlier, we're not doing windrowing today, we're just going straight for baling. Got the standard tyres put back on this, by the way, instead of the wide ones, but it's okay. Like I say, I feel like these, even though these are wide tyres for the tractor, they're pretty much just standard width tractor tyres. They're not, like, exceptionally wide, so it's not really a problem. Starting to hold up a bit of traffic, though, has to be said. Oh, whoa, no, that's not our field. And we can't start baling yet anyway, because we need to get the net wrap. I literally just said that. Ooh. Do you make money from TikTok, says Breakable Ear 813? A little bit, not a great deal. You know, any money that I make is from gifts. And people do send me gifts now and then, which is much appreciated. Thank you everyone who sent gifts today, by the way. We got gifts from Lauren, JWE and Catman Charlie. It's not enough to, you know, really add up to that much. I've got, I think, about £8 at the minute in my TikTok bank that needs to be cashed out. My hair doing right now. But yeah, like I say, I don't exactly make big bucks from it or anything like that. That was terrible. Oh. Okay, there we go. We've got 2.5 kilometers of net wrap in the baler right now. It's crazy how much is in one little roll. I'm pretty sure that's per roll. Like, one single roll of this is 2.5 kilometers long. That is crazy. I don't know how realistic that is. But I assume it's correct. I assume it's accurate. Okay, where are we going to start? Let's start in field 23 this time, for a change. We kind of gotten into the habit of always doing the fields in the same order, but there's no reason to do them in the same order every time. So let's mix it up a little bit. Okay, baler, turn on baler. Lower pickup. Hit the tree. And we should start baling. Well, it's picking up. Looks like we're going to have to do some weeding in this field. That'll be a job for the next live stream. Or maybe we could do a bit today. I guess it depends how long it takes to do the baling. We'll see. Thanks for following Oscar C. Much appreciated. I knew this would happen. You know what, I'm just going to stay in cab view for the entire thing, and then we'll see what we've missed at the end. Probably easier that way than switching cameras every 5 seconds. Okay, unload. Why are we not picking up? Because I forgot to lower the pickup back down. I'll see you later, Saul says Bargain Man. See you later, Bargain Man. Thanks for joining. Oh, the bale's rolling. There's a ditch at the bottom of the field. It better not go into that ditch. I'm going to be really annoyed if it goes into the ditch. You know what? I'm staying in third-person view. I can't be trusted. Oh, well, the baler can't be trusted. This is why windrowers exist, by the way. Is that still rolling? It looks like it's stopped. Which is good, because I didn't want to be trying to fish it out of the ditch. corners are a little bit too sharp as well. There's a bit down at the bottom that I'm going to try and go back to. Thanks for following, Danny. There we go. Yo, remember me, says Scottish AV Geek. Yes, I do. How are you doing, Scottish AV Geek? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, this top end is going to be a bit of a problem. We will come back and pick anything that we've missed up. Within reason, I'm not going to try and get every last scrap or anything, but we'll get as much as we can picked up. Dominic says, great, your Patreon is just £1. Yes, it is. My Patreon is now only £1 a month if you want to follow me there. Huge thank you to Sophie and Kate, my current supporters, whose names are on the board there. If you do want to support my content financially, the best way to do so is through Patreon. It's only £1 a month. You'll get your name on the board, access to the VIP section of the Discord, and access to the TikTok live archive, as well as some other benefits every now and then. So check it out. Also, don't forget to join the Discord, by the way. You don't have to be a Patreon follower to join the Discord. You can join it for free, but Patreon members get special access. And there is a link in my bio that will take you straight to the Discord if you want to join it. Reversing my my one weakness. Okay, so how many bales we got so far? 3 out of this field. I think we'll get one more, and then we'll move on to the next field. Is that one going to roll? As long as we don't bump it, it should stay where it is. Ooh. Lost my grip on the wheel there. Okay, so that's four bales out of field 23. Plus a little bit of change. Probably about 25%. Oh, maybe more. Hinton D says, like, just straight up a guy. Nope. this little bit here that we've missed at the top. We actually got 60% of another bale out of that. That's pretty impressive. I'm not going to pick up the loose ends. There wouldn't be enough for another full bale there anyway. We'll go on to field 1 and 14 and see what else we can get. But I do think that's all we're going to get out of this field. Is that baler still on? Now it's on. Okay, we'll go straight to field 14 next because it's the nearest one. This one's going to need weeding as well. Oh man, I've just seen this state of the tractor as well. If you look in the bottom right, the orange bar is our repair condition. This thing is in desperate need of a service. So we'll do that after we've finished this harvest. Do you have any animals on your farm? I don't, Simon, no. And unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get any at this point. Obviously, we're only a few weeks away from FS25. And once FS25 comes out, we're going to obviously stop playing FS22. So we probably won't get any animals in FS22. But I am looking forward to the new animals in FS25. I know we're getting the water buffalo. Maybe some other new animals, I don't know, nothing else has been confirmed yet, but the water buffalo are definitely a new animal type, which I would very much like to get. I'm terrible at turning around. This is an established fact, you all know this. Oh, that one's gonna... Nope, it's not gonna roll. I thought that was gonna follow us all the way down. Turn the beacon on. Can't turn the beacon on right now, Charlie. This tractor doesn't have one, so it won't do anything. And the baler doesn't either. What year is it in the game? It's 1991, Charlie. Oh dear. Yes, I know. Shut up. Pretty cool setup, mate, says Tom Godfrey. Thanks very much, Tom Godfrey. By the way, if you're interested in my setup, anybody, and you want to know how much it all costs, check my pinned videos. It's the second pinned video at the minute, and it's a complete cost breakdown of all of my components and how much they all cost. Map name, the map is called Osada, O-S-A-D-A. It's a Polish map, it's crossplay, and it is on the mod hub. Obviously, because it's crossplay. But yeah, the price breakdown, by the way, is everything except the handbrake, because I didn't actually have the handbrake at the time that I filmed that. But everything else here, everything on my desk, is all in that video, along with prices. So again, if you want to find out how much all my stuff cost, check my pinned video. Turn the beacon on once again, Bentley, KTM. Beacon won't do anything right now. This tractor doesn't have a beacon light. The beacon light will only light up if you're driving a tractor that has a beacon light. Game name, the game is Farming Simulator 22. Hey, says STFC, how are you doing? How are you today? I'm not bad, how are you? Where's your gear stick? We don't have the gear stick yet, Charlie. I'm going to be buying that next week. We're getting the Thrustmaster TH8S, which is an 8-speed gear shifter. It's going to go right here next to my handbrake on the left-hand side. Obviously, I'm from the UK, so it's going to be a left-hand gear stick. How do you change gear? At the minute, I'm using this stick here to change gears. It's not very good, but if you look at the bottom right there, you can see that my gears are changing when I move this lever. Like I say, it's not really anything as good as a proper gear stick will be, which is why I'm looking forward to upgrading, but that's what I'm using at the moment. Is Farming Sim 25 out yet? It isn't, Moo, no. It's going to be out on the 12th of November, so very soon. It's almost here, and I am going to be playing it as soon as it does come out. Oh, it's not full yet. I was wondering why it wasn't letting me unload. And again, we're going to be doing a multiplayer world in FS25 as well, so if you want to play multiplayer Farming Sim with me, you will be able to do so in November when FS25 is out. And the multiplayer world is going to be on the Asian map, the East Asian map, which they've just announced today, or yesterday, sorry. They just announced the name of it and showed map screenshots and stuff, so I'm very much looking forward to trying that out. Was it bleeding, says notification. That's an incredibly strange thing to say without any additional context. Would you care to add some? How many bales from this field? 3? 4. Okay, so we got 4 bales out of field 23. 4 bales out of this field, and then we'll see what we can get out of field 21, field 1, sorry. My nose, it's red. My nose is no more red than it usually is. I do have quite a red nose, but I don't think it's any more than usual. How often do you shave? Daily? I shave once a day. How much was your piano, says Charlie. Believe it or not, Charlie, that piano cost me £50 only. People give away pianos, like literally people just give them away, because they're very impractical. The thing is, like, if you've got a piano and you have to move house or something, it's a lot of hassle, so a lot of people literally just give them away. Like I say, mine wasn't quite free, I paid £50 for it, but still a really great price. I mean, for an entire acoustic piano, £50 is exceptional. I paid £200 for my keyboard that I owned before that. So to pay a quarter of the price for a proper acoustic piano is really, really good. But like I say, people literally give them away. People, like, when they move houses and stuff, and it's just too much effort to take the piano with them, they just, you know, they just say, oh, I'll get on Facebook Marketplace and give it away. You know, as long as you've got a car, come and pick it up, you can have it. So if you do want to get a piano and you're not really fussy about getting like a super high-end, high-quality, big-budget thing, just look on Gumtree, look on Facebook Marketplace. There's always people giving them away for very cheap. A little bit there. Thanks for following, Joshua. Oh, we missed a bit more. I'm gonna back up a little bit. How long have you been playing the piano? For about 10 years, Charlie. Like I say, originally I started with keyboard, but my actual acoustic piano I bought about 3 years ago. Can we see your pet alligator? I don't have a pet alligator notification, I have a pet jumping spider, who's in the little tank behind me just there. And she's doing very well, by the way, if anyone's wondering. Everyone always asks, how's the spider? She's doing well. She had something to eat, I think it was Monday. So she's been fed this week, and she's in a good mood, she's happy. Still not really very sociable, as I've mentioned before. She doesn't really come out much, but she's doing good. Congrats on 5k, says G-Soon. Thank you very much. Thank you everyone who helped me get to 5k. It's very much appreciated. I can't believe we've actually done it. Still a long way to go before we hit 10k, but we'll get there. That's our long-term goal, is to eventually get to 10k. Thanks for following G-Soon as well, by the way. Oh, we missed quite a bit there. I'm going to pick this up real quick. We didn't lower the pickup. There we go. It's a good job this baler works backwards, because let me tell you, real balers don't do that. You can't just drive backwards with a baler and have it make bales, but you can with this. You can in game. How much was it? So she cost me £25. It entirely depends on the species. Some species cost way more than others. But she was 25 quid. She's a Phidippus ardens, which are very similar. If you're familiar with spiders, they're very similar in appearance to the Phidippus johnsoni, which is a very common jumping spider in North America. Like I say, she's not a Phidippus johnsoni, she's a Phidippus ardens, but they are very similar. Congrats on 5k, sorry it's late. Thank you very much, delivered 7 days ago. How much was your lemons? Well, as I've mentioned many times before, these are not real. These are foam padding, so about £10 for the price of a bra and some foam inserts. Any pets? Yes, it's Jack. So apart from the jumping spider, we also have 3 cats in the house. Technically, none of them are my cats. 2 of them are my brother's, and then the other one is my granddad's, who's staying with us temporarily. But there are, like I say, there are 3 cats in the house where I live. But in terms of like pets that are actually mine, there's just the jumping spider, Luna. Can I see your spider? Unfortunately not, it's Jack. She doesn't come out of her enclosure very often. She's very, very shy. Definitely won't be any chance of seeing her today. I really want to do a live stream with her, and I've been wanting to do it ever since I got her. But she's really shy. She doesn't like to come out very much, so it probably isn't going to happen anytime soon. Like I say, I would love to do a live stream with her and show you her, but it probably isn't going to happen. What's your pronouns? If you don't want to say, that's okay. My pronouns are she, her, hunter. Thanks for asking. What toilets do you use in public? None. I don't use public toilets. Also, pretty weird question, but, you know, once again, you ask me a question, I will answer it. Can we see your granddad or brothers? My granddad doesn't actually live with us. Like I say, we're looking after his cat temporarily, but he doesn't actually live with us. His cat does, but not him. I'm in a wheelchair, so I don't have to worry about that, says I hope he... Well, fair enough. Every cloud, I guess. I mean, it must be nice, you know, not being in a wheelchair, but like, well, you know what I mean. It must be nice being able to just go to the toilet and have no one judge you because you're in a wheelchair, so it's okay for you to use the disableds. Whereas me, no matter which toilet I go in public, someone's gonna not be happy about it. So I just avoid public toilets altogether under any circumstances. Even if my bladder is literally about to explode, I just won't go to the toilet in public. Because, frankly, I could do without the hassle. this turning circle is quite awkward as well. It's just a little bit too big. Notification says stop ignoring me. I'm not ignoring you. The last question you asked me was which public toilet do you use, and I answered it. And you haven't asked me another question since then, so I don't really see how that could be construed as ignoring. Do you have interest in planes and aviation? Not really, G-Soon, to be quite honest with you. Planes have never been my thing. You know, if that's your thing, more power to you. I've got a couple of friends who are big on planes, but me personally, they've just never really interested me, to be honest. What about boats? No, not really. I'm not really into boats either. Notification said, is your granddad locked away, if you know what I mean? I don't know what you mean. I genuinely don't know what you're trying to suggest with that remark, but, you know, do, again, please elaborate. I'm hoping we'll have enough to get one more bale out of this. Damn soul, let your granddad out, yeah. Yeah, what you don't know is actually my granddad's chained up in the attic and I stole his cat. That's why his cat's living with me right now, because he's locked up. Or at least that's what notification wants you to believe. Okay, we're going to stop there. There's not enough material there to make another bale, so we're just going to leave that last little bit. But we have got 13 bales out of this, out of these 3 fields. So first things first, we are going to return the baler. Then we're going to get the bale handler. And the last thing we're going to do today is pick up the bales and take them back to the farm. Which we are not going to do with this tractor because it's very slow. We're going to do it with the Massey Ferguson, which is a lot faster. Even then, I don't know if we'll actually get it done in the next half an hour. We'll have to be quite hasty about it, but we'll see what we can do. Have we got a date on the Minecraft streams, please, Saul? Yes, the next Minecraft stream is going to be the 7th of October. So Minecraft Monday is going to be coming back very soon. I know you've all missed it. I know everyone's been waiting for it to come back. I'm quite excited for it to come back as well. So not this Monday coming, but the Monday after. We will finally be getting back into Minecraft. So for those of you who are fans of the Minecraft Monday series, don't worry. You don't have long to wait until it's back. And also I just want to mention again tomorrow's live stream, because I have never streamed on a Saturday before, but we are about to have our first ever Saturday stream tomorrow. It's going to be a late night stream. Well, I say late night. It's going to be from 5 PM till 8 PM rather than my usual streams, which are 3 PM till 6 PM. So it's going to be more of an evening stream rather than an afternoon. But we're going to be playing 3 different games tomorrow. We're going to be doing, I'm calling it my cozy Saturday evening stream. We're going to be playing 3 very cozy, very cutesy, very wholesome little games. We're going to be playing, first of all, Tiny Glade, which is a brand new game that just came out this week. It's absolutely fantastic. I've tried it a little bit myself and had a lot of fun with it. Then we're going to be playing Minami Lane, and we're also going to be playing Dorf Romantic. So we're going to be playing all 3 of those games tomorrow. We're going to do like an hour for each game. Like I say, it's going to be a very different kind of stream to what we normally do. It's going to be a lot more relaxed. I need to go back to the shop. I forgot to repair the tractor. It's going to be a lot more relaxed. I know my streams are generally quite relaxing anyway, but this one is going to be super chill, super laid back. Because I wanted to do something like a sort of end of week stream, you know. It's a Saturday, you've had a busy week, you can just, you know, curl up with a nice cup of tea or a hot chocolate. Or a cocoa, or Horlicks if you prefer. I am a Horlicks enjoyer myself. You can curl up with a nice cup of your favourite hot beverage and watch me play some very, very cosy little games. So that's what's going to be happening tomorrow night if you're interested in that. Okay, how do we repair? 4. There we go, tip-top condition. We're not going to repaint it, there's no point. But we are going to take the tyres back down to standard, which is free to do. Why are you looking after your grandfather's car? Is he locked up? What? I'm genuinely not so sure what to say. Notification. Why do you have this like weird obsession with the possibility of my granddad being locked up? What goes on in your head? I'm genuinely curious. Watch pronoun she her. Thanks Shane Reaper. TJ, I think that's TJ. You don't even gotta talk, I just know you aren't one. Aren't what? Not sure what you mean by that. Well, let's be honest, I do know what you mean by that, but I'd like you to say it anyway. For the class, you know. Say it for us all to hear. What aren't I? I love you, says I Hopey. Thank you. I really enjoy your streams too. Thank you for doing them, Saul. Thank you, Danny. Thank you very much. Yeah, anyone who is a long-time viewer of my streams will know that I have a certain way of dealing with negative comments, which is basically just troll them back. Again, I will respond to you in the manner that you speak to me. If you wanna come here and ask me a genuine, sincere question, then I will give you a genuine, sincere answer. If you're just going to come here and be vulgar, then I'll be vulgar back. You know, if you're going to come here and, you know, make inappropriate remarks and ask inappropriate questions, then you will get inappropriate answers. You know, I will treat you how you treat me. That's my philosophy. I hope he says, "Oh my God, you mean you love me?" Well, I mean, you know. I did just say I will treat you how you treat me, and if you love me, then I guess, technically speaking, yeah, I love you too. Please don't read too much into that. It's all in good fun, guys. You know, don't take anything I say too seriously. Let's not have any parasocial relationships, please. Okay, I'm going to park the tractor up. And we got about 20 minutes left of the stream, so we are... I'll pick up a couple of bales. Like I say, I don't know if we'll get all the bales picked up today, but I will start picking them up, and we will be using the wonderful Massey Ferguson 35. Take it out of the shed for the first time this year. Well, actually, we did move some pallets with it, so it has been used a little bit this year. But now we're going to use it again to pick up these bales. That'll do. God, just going... I know I've said it before, but going from the Fiat, which has a top speed of 15, to this, which has a top speed of 20, it's just such a massive difference in speed. Like, even though it's only 5 miles an hour, it feels like this thing is so fast in comparison. I think it's because it's so small as well, it feels really nippy. Okay, we got 13 bales to get. We'll start with field 23. There's 4 in there. Then there's another 4 in field 14, and there's 5 in field 1. And like I say, we'll try and get all those picked up before the end of the stream, but we have only got 20 minutes, and we are transporting them one at a time, so we'll see how long it takes. Wrong button there. Why won't you open up? No. Open. Open. Why is it... Oh, I need to use my mouse. Hold on. There we go. Good start. Do you still have the Fiat, says Barth Flynn? Yes, I do. We're not using it for this because it's too slow, and this is a very tedious job to be doing with the Fiat. So we are using the Massey for this one, but we do still have the Fiat. We've been using it for the baling. I'm going to stay in third-person view just because I want to keep an eye on the bale and make sure we don't lose it. A pike would be more ideal and less hassle than a handler. It probably would be, yeah. So the reason that I don't have a bale spike is because obviously when we first started, we started in 1965, and there actually weren't any bale spikes available in the in-game store. The only thing that was available was this, and we just haven't upgraded it since, which is why we've still got it. Oh, our hedge has instantly turned brown there. Autumn is upon us. But yeah, because we're playing with the Through the Years mod, and some of the stuff isn't available at certain times. I mean, obviously bale spikes did exist in the 1960s, there just aren't any in the in-game store from that time. which again is why we're using this. But it's pretty good. I quite like this bale handler. Like I say, it's not the most efficient because it can only do one bale at a time, but I like it. It's pretty cool. This thing, I swear to God, this thing's too fast for its own good. You zoom on in. There we go, 2 down, 13 to go. No, 2 down, 11 to go, sorry. There's 13 total. No beacon today, Saul? Nope. This tractor doesn't have one. So once again, my beacon light only works if the in-game tractor has a beacon, which this one sadly doesn't. So no beacon right now. Nice car, says Isaac123. Thanks very much. I'd use a tractor as a car. I'd buy a tractor to just drive around as if it were a car. If I could drive, which I can't. But what's your full name, says a notification. My full name is Saul Rose Ruby Ashbridge. And once again, that's public information. You know, I don't mind people knowing my full name. In fact, I even did a video when I changed my name by default a couple of months ago. So if you want to find out what my old full name was, you can find that out as well by looking at my previous video. But I won't tell you which video it is, you'll have to go and have a look for it yourself. What about your mum, dad and brother? Yeah, okay. I'm just going to sit here and tell you all of my family's personal details. I'm just going to sit here and dox my entire family live on the internet. What was your old name, says Isaacs. Once again, it shouldn't really matter. My current name is all that really matters, but if you really want to know what it is, you can go and watch the video where I changed my name by default, because I do share my old name with you in that video. I dropped my bale, by the way. Whoops-a-daisy. And I'm probably going to drop it again, because we picked it up at a really weird angle. If you share it there, say it here. Nope. If you really genuinely care what my birth name is, which you shouldn't, because any normal, rational person wouldn't give a shit. But if you really genuinely care about it that much, then I'm sure you can make the effort to go and watch that video. Why are you swearing? Because I'm 25 and I can swear if I want to, and also people piss me off. So I'm entitled to swear at them. Fake farmer says GBAC truck photographers. Yes, I'm not a real farmer. That has been established many times in the past. Once again, not everyone who plays Farming Sim is an actual farmer. Just like not everyone who plays Call of Duty is a fucking war veteran. Not everyone who plays Roller Coaster Tycoon is a roller coaster engineer. People are allowed to play games of jobs that they don't actually do in real life. How are you, Saul? Not too bad, Daniel. Crimea River, says Sam Hall. Well, I don't know where you get the impression that I'm angry. I'm not angry, I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less that AC Truck Photography thinks I'm a fake farmer. It genuinely doesn't bother me in the slightest. Like a baby, says Sam Hall, and he also says it. Like, keep on trying. I'm sure you'll make me cry eventually, you know. Just call me it a few times, because I've never been called that in my life. Failed society, says Sam Hall. Just go back to 4chan, mate. Crawl back to the whatever dark corner of the internet you came from. No, can you not see from the other comments that, like, your opinion is not welcome here? Ignore them, Saul. Be proud of who you are always. I am, Danny, don't worry. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I get negative comments every single day. Never bothered me in the slightest. Literally, not once have I ever gotten a negative comment that genuinely upset me. Oh, there's no more bales in this field. Okay, on to the next one then. Thanks for following, by the way, Wayne. Kieran says, Saul, how are you doing today? Not bad, Kieran, not bad at all. How are you? Do you have any kids, says notification. I don't have kids, no. I would like to have kids one day, but I'm in no rush. Oh, we've lost a bale again. Hopefully it'll stay balanced and not fall off. What happens if you run out of fuel? Exactly the same as in real life, just can't move. If we run out of fuel, we'll have to bring some fuel to the tractor. But I'll get to a petrol station before that happens anyway. Don't worry about me running out of fuel. A. Rigby says she. Yes. I do use she, her pronouns, yes, thank you for noticing. Who's Kate? Kate is one of my Patreon supporters, along with Sophie. Sophie, thank you very much, Sophie and Kate, for supporting me on Patreon. If you want to support me on Patreon, there's a link in my bio. It only costs £1 a month, in exchange for which you'll get your name on this notice board and access to the members-only section of the community Discord. Don't forget to join the Discord as well, which you can do for free, also by the link in my bio. Do you have to pay for fuel? Yes, you do. And you can adjust the price. You can have it realistically priced, or you can make it cheaper or more expensive. Let's try and grip the bale from the middle this time. No, actually, that's a terrible idea. We're going to have to grip it from the bottom, because if we don't, then it's just going to drag along the ground. I think we've gripped this one a little bit better, though, so hopefully we won't lose it. I think when it comes time to sell these as well, which is in December, I believe. No, this was June. When it gets to June and it's time to sell the bales, we'll just hire an autoloader. Just get rid of them all quickly. Because obviously we got the ones from last year as well to be sold. Got to go now, so I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, Sophie. I'll see you tomorrow as well. Don't forget, tomorrow's live stream is starting at 5 o'clock till 8 o'clock. But I hope I'll see you there. Should be a good one. It's, like I say, it's going to be a very different one to my previous streams, but should be a lot of fun. Once again, if you want to join for tomorrow's live stream, I'm going to be playing 3 very cute, very cozy little games. We're going to be playing Tiny Glade, Minami Lane, and Dorf Romantic. And it's going to be an even more relaxed, laid-back stream than my usual streams, which you know are already very laid-back and relaxing as it is. So imagine how relaxed you'll be tomorrow evening if you join me. Oh, the gate again. I'd said Did I not say earlier in the stream that I was going to stop using that gate because I keep hitting it? I need to stop going through that gate. Oh, there's a watchtower there. Don't worry, this is my field, it's okay. I wonder if there might be a collectible in here. There isn't. Well, that's a shame. That would have been quite nice. I don't know why I'm trying to drive directly vertically up that hill. Let's go round. I've got a crush on you, says notification. Well, you're only human. That Massey's rapid, yeah, it's very nippy. Like I say, I know it's only 20 miles an hour, but because it's such a small tractor, it feels really fast. Oh, we've gripped this one unevenly again. I think this one might fall off before we get it back to the farm. Do you like football? I don't really like football, Chris. No, sorry. Not my cup of tea. How long left of the live? I'm not sure. Obviously, the planned end time was 6 o'clock, but we're going to keep going a little bit longer until I've picked up the rest of these bales. Might be another 15 minutes, might be 20. But I don't want to end. I don't want to do half a job and leave it there. We'll finish the job before we end it. I'm going to keep my pound, says Liam19. That's okay, Liam. Once again, the Patreon is entirely optional. If you want to keep your money, you keep it. Will you ever go back to yourself? I'm not sure what you mean by that remark notification. I am myself, and have been for 25 years. Okay, we got... Oh, there's still 2 more bales in this field? Thanks for following Marshy's Grandpa 3 chat. Much appreciated. That isn't Farming Simulator, is it? Yes, Liam, this is FS22. Saul, where are all your animals on game? I don't have any animals, Danny. No animals on this particular save. And like I say, it's probably a bit too late to get animals now in FS22. But we will be getting animals in FS25. I want to try out the new animals, the water buffalo. So we will do animals in FS25, but not in FS22. I think we've left it too late at this point. What gender are you attracted to? Says Liam19GB. I would consider myself pansexual, Liam, so I'm attracted to people of all genders. TikTok studio, come on. Don't be silly. Should be good. Right at the end of the stream as well, it starts playing them. It's always the way. Very laggy Saul, unfortunately, yeah. Right at the last minute, my internet's decided to absolutely tank itself, so I do apologise. We're nearly done anyway. If you can sit through the lag, we will only be going another 10 minutes or so. Okay, there's definitely no more bales in this field. Very start, stop. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, again, I apologise for that. There's really nothing I can do about it. It is an internet problem. I've mentioned before, I don't really have the best Wi-Fi. Sometimes it's okay, but then sometimes it can be very temperamental as well. So, like I say, I can only apologise. Hopefully it will sort itself out, and if it doesn't, we're nearly at the end of the stream anyway. Oh no, no! Another bale lost. God damn it. Right outside the farmyard as well. Typical. Okay, I think there's only 4 left now, because we've done field 23 and field 14. So very few to go. And these are going to be the last bales we ever collect, so I'm probably going to sell the bale for as well. In fact, I'll keep hold of it for now. But we aren't going to be doing any more bales from now on. The next harvest is going to be the last. So we won't have time to bale it. Oh, there's 5 in this field as well. Oh. I'm starting to regret my commitment to collecting every single bale by the end of the stream. Oh, I tell you what, I'm looking forward to my tea tonight. A little bit delayed in the actual making of it because the stream should have ended 10 minutes ago, but it'll just make it taste all the more delicious when I finally get a chance to make it. Oh, I'm looking forward to standing up as well. I've been sat down for over nearly 3.5 hours. I'm a bit stiff. It'd be nice to stretch my legs. But I made a promise and I'm keeping that promise. We're not ending the stream until every single bale has been collected. Some tractor that is, says Dylan. Yes, this is absolutely fantastic. This might be my new favourite tractor ever, because in the short time that I've been playing on this world, this tractor has been an absolute workhorse. Because in the short time that I've been playing on this world, this tractor has been an absolute workhorse. It's just such a brilliant little machine. It's fantastic. Absolutely love it. Again, this is the Massey Ferguson 35 for anyone interested in tractors, and I just love it. I absolutely love this thing. What have you got for dinner tonight? For dinner, I am having sausages. Having some Cumberland sausages with some roast veg. We got taties, carrots, parsnips, some fried onions. Should be very nice. A nice hearty meal for a cold evening. Well, it's not that cold today, to be fair, but still. What is she, a 35? Yes, once again, Dylan, this is the 35X multi-power. And it is fantastic. I absolutely love this. Shocker, says Will. What are you shocked about, Will? Do enlighten us. So four more bales, and then we will be done for today. And we'll be selling these in the next live stream, which of course will be next Friday. You should do a nighttime stream one day. Funny you should say that, Howard, because tomorrow evening I am doing a stream. Not like a late stream, but I am going to be streaming from 5 PM to 8 PM tomorrow evening. So if you want to see me a little bit later in the day, once again, you can join me for that. I'm going to be playing 3 very cozy, very cute little games. I'm going to be playing Tiny Glade, Minami Lane, and Dorf Romantic. So if you want to see me play any of those games, once again, it's going to be very cozy, very relaxed. Grab yourself a cup of tea or a hot chocolate and join me for my cozy Saturday evening stream tomorrow at 5 PM. No, there it goes again. Always that last corner. Oh, you are joking. Okay, we got it. Okay, that's 10 down and 3 to go, so we are very close now. We should be finishing before half past. At last. I'm aware we have overrun by quite a bit today. It happens. Happens now and then. I try not to make a habit of it, as you know, but every now and then a stream does go on a little bit longer than anticipated. I don't know if you heard that, my stomach just rumbled then. I really am ready for that tea. Okay, there's only 2 left now. There they are, the last 2. What's the map? The map is Osada, O-S-A-D-A. It's a Polish map, it's on the mod hub, and it is crossplay. So if you want to play this map with your friends on console, you can. I can already see it twitching. We're going to lose this one as well. On this corner. Watch, there it goes. Oh, hold on. It's balanced. We might be able to keep it under control. Oh, no, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no. Stay where you are. Don't roll. Don't roll. Oh, that's not our field either, which means we're going to have to pay a penalty to go in there and collect it. God damn it. This is the equivalent of kicking a football into your neighbour's garden. You know, oh, one of my bales rolled into your field. Can I go in and get it? 2 left now, only 2 more bales, and we can finally wrap up this stream. I'm pretty sure that crow just appeared out of the ground. Here they are, the last 2 bales. I had no idea when I started this job that it would take this long to get to this stage, but we are nearly there. Just that one there to collect now. We'll come back for you and the job will be done once and for all. And I'm never bailing again. Literally, I'm not doing any more bales in this world after this because we don't have time. So you are now watching me collect my last bales ever in Farming Simulator 22. Which is kind of sad, really. It's kind of the end of an era. I've been playing this game since it came out 3 years ago. And it's interesting to think that it's the last time I'm ever going to do this particular job in this particular game. Because the next time I handle bales will be in FS25. When does it come out? 12th of November. So, what day are we on today? 27th. About a month and a half. In fact, I think 6 weeks, or it might be 7. I think it's 6. No. It is 7 because we got 3 more episodes of this series, FS22. Then I'm going to take a 3-week break, and then we're going to play FS25. So 6.5 weeks. 6.5 weeks until FS25. It's on its way. It's very, very close now, and I'm very, very excited about it. What map is that, and is it on console? Yes, it is, Jose. The map is Osada, O-S-A-D-A. It's a Polish map. It's on the mod hub, and it is crossplay, so you can play it on console. Oh dear. Hello. Oh dear. Just realised what I said there. Thanks for following Car Edits, much appreciated. Minecraft back soon? Yes, it is, Howard. The next Minecraft Monday will be on the 7th of October. It is returning. Not this Monday coming, but the Monday after. We will finally be getting back into Minecraft. I know a lot of people have been very excited for me to finally play Minecraft again, and I will be doing so very, very soon, so keep your eyes peeled. And here it is, everybody. The last bale I will ever collect in Farming Simulator 22. Oh, it doesn't want to be collected. It's moving again. What the... It genuinely doesn't want me to collect it. Look at... What the heck? Are you seeing this? Watch, watch. Okay, it's staying still this time. Okay, here it is, everybody. Let's just appreciate the significance of this moment. I've been playing Farming Simulator 22 for 3 years. This is the last bale I am ever going to pick up in this game. The next bale we pick up will be in Farming Simulator 25. So this is a historic occasion. Well done, bale. You are the last bale to ever be picked up by me in this game. Let's do it. Let's do it. Off we go. The last one. It really is the end of an era, you know. I mean, obviously, Farming Simulator is not going anywhere. We will be playing the new Farming Simulator, but it's still the end of an era. It's still the end of this particular Farming Simulator game, because, I mean, once FS25 is out, I'm pretty much never going to touch FS22 again. Like, there's no reason for me to come back to 22 once 25 comes out. So it like I say, it does feel like the end of an era. That being said, I am excited for the dawn of a new era. I'm very, very excited to get into FS25. I hope it lives up to my expectations. I hope it's, you know, from what we've seen, it's going to be a very fun game. I'm very excited for it. So it is, you know, it's out with the old, in with the new, really. Bye-bye, FS22. Hello, FS25. And this was also the first farming sim I ever played with the steering wheel, because I only got this steering wheel a couple of years ago, so it's I've dropped the bale again. I've enjoyed this game. I've thoroughly enjoyed Farming Simulator 22. It's been fantastic. It was one of the first games that I ever played here on TikTok Live, so I've got a lot of good memories from this game, and it is going to be sad to see it go, but it's also going to be very exciting to get into the next game, Farming Simulator 25. So here we are, dropping the last bale. Down it goes. All that remains is for us to park up the tractor. I feel like in the actual last episode of FS22, I'm gonna get quite emotional. Like I say, there's 3 more streams to go, but in the last ever Farming Sim 22 live stream, I might shed a tear. I might let out a little sorrowful cry. Oh, this thing's been running the whole time. I just left this engine running overnight. God damn. Okay. How much is FS25? So the base game, I believe, is £30 or £40. The collector's edition, which is what I've pre-ordered, is £60, but it comes with the ignition key, which is why I want it, and it comes with like a year 1 season pass, or the equivalent of it. Okay. that's it. That's all she wrote. That's going to be it. I'll just very quickly make sure to put the clock forward to 1992, which is where we're going to start the next live stream. Where is it? There we go. And we'll turn the clock down to 0.5 and we'll save the game. So the next live stream we are going to be continuing in November 1992. What time are we on? 18:32. Damn. So we've run over by more than half an hour. So I am going to end the stream. let me just say a couple of words of goodbye before we wrap things up. There we go. So thank you everyone for joining today's stream. I've had a lot of fun. Like I say, we went on quite a bit longer than expected, but I've had a good time in Farming Simulator today. Thank you all for joining. Thanks everyone who has followed, and thanks everyone who has sent gifts as well. Shout out to my Patreons, Sophie and Kate. Much appreciated, both of you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me on Patreon. If you want to get your name on this board, you can support me on Patreon using the link in my bio, patreon.com/ashbridgeindustries. It's £1 a month, and in exchange you'll get your name on the board, access to the VIP section of the Discord, and a few other benefits as well. So check it out if that interests you. And of course, don't forget to join the community Discord. It's free to do. You click the link in my bio, it'll take you straight there. It's a great community hangout for us to, for you to be able to talk to me, get updates when I go live and do videos and stuff like that. So please join that if you're interested. And that's going to be it. That's going to be everything for today. Thank you all once again so much for joining me. I will see you tomorrow. Yeah, just real quick, I want to mention tomorrow's stream one more time. So tomorrow I am going to be doing my cozy Saturday evening stream. We're going to be playing 3 very cute, very cozy games: Tiny Glade, Minami Lane, and Dwarf Romantic. 3 absolutely fantastic games that I'm very much looking forward to play. It's going to be a very relaxed stream, very curl up with a hot chocolate kind of live stream. So if you want to join me for that, if you want to be even more relaxed than my usual streams, join me tomorrow night at 5 PM until 8 PM UK time. That's everything. Thank you.